mean, for us, everything's building up to the A-10 because obviously that's your chance to hopefully win the A-10 championship and move on to the NCAA championship. So we're, you're trying to peak at the right time, trying to get 5 guys who are playing their best leading into the A-10. So you try and build up your practice, build up your tournament schedule leading up to it so that everybody's playing their best. I think the team can learn a lot from how well Jack did last year. They get to play with Jack every day and see his game and see that we can compete with everybody that Jack did it last year. We can compete as a team with all the other teams in the A-10.
That definitely gives me a different feel going into it this year. I sort of know how it's going to work if I want to get into contention and win, and how it's going to work if we want to do that as a team. Being able to have that under my belt and learning about that was big, and it was also a pretty rewarding experience to be able to be jittery over the ball and barely able to breathe and still make some birdies coming in and finish it off.
Jack's very committed. Jack has high aspirations and high goals for himself, so he's willing to put in the work every day. He's not afraid to take constructive criticism, and he's a hard worker, and I think it's paying off in how well he's played the last few years.
I've tried really hard to do this year, and especially recently this spring in preparation for conference, has set a good example with work ethic and like focus and practice and doing things the right way on the course. The game plan is to, on a big level, so treat every shot as its own individual shot.
It's a different course than last year. It's the same site, but a different course than last year. So they know it well, and I think our freshman Alex Ross and sophomore Michael Freeman, they'll adapt to the course really well.
Definitely having a conference winner on your team will inject a little bit of belief into what we think we can do, which is half the battle. So hopefully that will happen with this team. That we'll believe a little bit more because of that, and it'll put us in better position.
You're going to need 4 guys playing well every day, all 3 days. So you really need a team effort. You can't have just 1 or 2 guys playing well. You need 4 guys. And we've shown we can do that. We just need to do it over 3 days.